Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here today. I wanted to talk about wellness boxes. I don't know about you, but I struggle with mental health, and I have learned to make wellness boxes to help me throughout moments that become difficult for me to handle. And I wanted to share and hopefully help somebody that may be struggling right now and looking for ways to get better. I want to start by explaining what it is and ways you can build a wellness box, and then I'm going to show you I have 3 of them. I've built a few of them over the years. I actually have them also in different places in the house. And so yeah, okay, so wellness box is a box that you create. You add all things that will help you during a stressful moment, during an anxiety attack, during a moment where maybe you're having suicidal thoughts. Like how can you get out of this, and ways to get you through it. So what I like to do is go to like Dollarama and you get a box of your choice. Size doesn't matter, just think about what you'd like to put in there so you know to get a good size. For me, I had a notebook, so I made sure the notebook would fit in there. So you can have a notebook so that, you know, in that moment when you're having a hard time, you can journal about it. Journaling is always encouraged when we're having racing thoughts. And then I also bought like Sharpie crayons or like a pen or something like that, so that I always have that pen with that book. So when I'm making it as easy as possible, because I don't know about you, but when I'm having an anxiety attack, or I'm having like negative thoughts, it's important to have something to help you ground yourself. So that's kind of what you'd be creating for yourself, which I think is super encouraged. So now we have a notebook, we have pens or crayons, or crayons. Who has crayons? What did I say? Markers. No, Sharpies. Yeah. So yeah, Sharpies. What else? Oh, I hear my cat. That was distracting. Anyway, so yeah, I like to, you can add Sudokus, Sudoku. You know, like the one with the boxes and you have to like put the numbers in and all that. I don't know, I never liked them because I'm really bad in math. But anyway, and then I'm trying to look to see what I have. You can have crayons. I already said crayons, but coloring books. So again, having coloring markers with you as well could be nice. You can have a book, something with a scent that maybe you know, that makes you think of good memories, good times, or just in general your favorite scent. I like essential incense, and there was one that I really loved, so I kind of put it in a Ziploc bag and kept it there. So in the moment where I'm maybe in a bad place, I just take some time and just like smell and be present with it, and it just kind of helps soothe me. Something else could be cream, something that you can put on your skin. If it's something like you are looking to self-harm, I mean, I'm going to be blunt with this because I don't think that there should be stigma around it. I think that there are thoughts that, I mean, I know that I have had them where, you know, self-harming is a thing, and to avoid doing that, I wouldn't say alternative, but something that can help that urge, is I have a bag of rubber bands. And what you can do is put them around your arm and just kind of like pinch yourself a little bit. And that kind of, and at the same time, it kind of helps fidgeting a bit. So anyway, that I feel was a nice alternative. Another amazing thing is an ice pack. Obviously, you want the ice pack to be cold for that when that crisis happens, it's ready to be used. So I bought mini ice packs from Dollarama and wrote down a couple like words that would be, sorry, my cats are chasing each other. Some words to kind of help me during those times. Like it's oh my god, I don't even remember what I wrote. It was like something like it won't last forever, like it won't last, like it's just a short period of time, like take deep breaths, like stuff like that, you know. Anyway, so with the cold, you can hold it, put it on your neck, you can sit on it, put it on your stomach, wherever that you feel that tension, and focus on your breathing. And honestly, to me, for anxiety, is like my go-to. I can be in a meeting and I'm stressed out, and if I'm working from home, I might be holding an ice pack, but nobody will know, right? So anyway, ice pack, definitely recommend. So a wellness box is very personal, is very customizable. You can, you know, change things as you go, right? Like it's nothing set in stone. You're just thinking about things that you like that will maybe distract you or remind you of good times. Maybe it's a picture of somebody that you love, or a family member, a friend, your dog, your cat, whatever it is, that you think will help you get through those bad times. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna show you my wellness box. So they're kind of different, and honestly, I don't use all of them anymore. I think my first one was this one. This is how big my box was. It's about a shoe box, a little bit smaller, but okay. It was from Dollarama. Okay. So right now, it's still a wellness box. When I first started, sorry, I'm going all over the place. This used to be a wellness box that had all the things I kind of mentioned to you. A book, a pen, and all that stuff. Over time, I created other ones that just adjusted to where I was at in my life and what my struggles were, and I kind of wanted to put them around the house. And this one kind of became a wellness box that kind of has memories. I don't want to say it's like a treasure box or memory box or whatever that you would call those boxes with souvenirs. These are more specifically to cards that had, you know, words that, you know, was very meaningful to me from somebody that I really care for. There is my favorite candle I remember loving this candle so much that I kept it on a shelf emptied for so long. But I love it so much, so I decided to keep it. And because it makes me happy. So there's just like the little things from, you know, trips and stuff. It's just good memories. So that's this is this type of wellness box. It's more like, I guess you could call it like a memory box, but I think of it more as a wellness box because it's gonna remind you of the people who loves you. It will remind you of maybe the things that you're capable of, and it's just never a bad thing. So that's one. Second one I would say is this one. This one was actually at work, so I highly recommend having one at work. It could be small, like this one is actually smaller than the other box. So you have this one, and you have Jesus. Oh gosh. Well, okay. You got this one, and then you got this one. There is a size difference. Okay, so I work in an office, so I guess it was easier for me to have this. If you were in an office, I recommend it. Otherwise, I find there's maybe little ways to do it, like a little packet, a little Hold on. No. My cat was going into a space that was not good for her. Anyway, so this one I left at work, and I think it's super recommended to have one if you can have it in your workspace. So this one, I made it where I could write on it. So it's like a material that I thought could, not really, didn't know specifically. And so yeah, I bought some Sharpies, which they no longer are in here because I wasn't using it as much in here and I wanted them for something else at one point. But I do have stress balls. I have a hard stress ball. These are the elastic bands I was mentioning. So like the one on the wrist, you know, you can kind of pinch yourself a little bit, play with it, fidget, whatever you want. I have like, yeah, words of affirmations, words to, you know, kind of like memory thing as well. It's another stress thing, but success. Yeah, this was a little small. It became smaller over the years because I wasn't really using it as much. This one's another notebook. This notebook I had. So anyway, that's another one. The one I have in my living room right now, I get bored easily, and I feel like I always have to do more than one thing at a time. And I love arts. So I have this, see, it's not even a box. It's like a little basket. Also from Dollarama. And I really have just like my markers, coloring book. Like how sick this one is. It's so badass. You know, word hunt, sketch paper. I actually have my paintbrushes because my paints are actually not far from where this is. You know, crayons. I have more rubber bands. Oh, I have this little fidget thing. And yeah, like it's more of like my art thing, my art box. But yeah, like I think it's so nice to have. I actually had recommended a coworker back when I was in the office, and it really helped her. She was really stressed out, very anxious, and I told her like, let's go to Dollarama at lunch and let's make a box. And she did, and yeah, she loved it. She had a candle and she would smell it every time she needed to kind of wake up a bit and soothe herself. So yeah, I would super recommend it. Actually, if you end up making one, or if you already have one, can you actually write in the comments? Maybe tell us about what's in your box, because then that can kind of help other people that may be watching the video and seeing your comment, maybe able to get some ideas, because it's maybe hard to think about what you can put in the box. But like if you go in the store and you just look around and you look, and whatever attracts you and you're like, oh, like this would soothe me, you know, like this makes me think of home, or you know, whoever that's important to you, I think that will kind of just help you build that box, you know. So if you can, write in the comments if you have a wellness box. If you do, write what you have in there, or a couple of things that could be suggested to other people. Actually, I would be really interested as well, because I always love wellness boxes, and I wouldn't mind creating a new one. And yeah, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss another video. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.